So I just wanted to make this quick YouTube video, just recapping my trade from this morning. Yesterday, if you look at the yesterday video, right, I shared that a bias for US 30 and SPX bearish, right? Um, and that was because at that time, price action was underneath our POC, right, and the RSI was also below there. Um, I exited my trade when it came down to around the 30 level. I mean, it didn't hit the 30 level, but it came like kind of close. And I kind of like waited. Um, if you didn't wait, then obviously you would have closed the trade with a loss. It's up to you. As a trader, you have to kind of know whether you want to trade London session, New York session, or just kind of combination of both. I typically like to trade both because my daughter normally wakes up during London session, and it's hard for me as a person or as an individual to like not execute trades or enter trades or be in a trade. I like to be in a trade all the time, and using the strategy, most of the times that I enter the trade, they go directly into profit and continue to go nicely into profit. So I just wanted to share with you um, what actually happened and the reason for that. So yesterday I did enter a short right here. Obviously, I was hoping for it to continue going short right overnight, but it didn't do that. Uh, Around midnight, I think we should start looking for exits. Uh, just for reference for future, for myself and maybe for you, or just kind of be aware of what's going on, because as you can see, like London session kind of like picked it up right back to the point of control. And I personally thought for today that being that RSI went from 30 to 70 before the session even opened, that the day was literally just going to be kind of like consolidated, or just ranging, right? But as you can see, based off the strategy that I'm telling you, once the RSI remains above, right, it had a very nice retest this morning at 9:30 a.m. and then just continued going up, right? I did have a sell in, but I closed partials, right, at midnight or when I was down. But the little small one I had to close with a loss because I was hoping, honestly, that it was going to continue down, because of this little, you know, RSI going downwards and literally tucking down. It kind of like confused me this morning, but at 9:30 a.m., when you had the confirmation of your price action, you had this rejection here, right? That was it. I entered a trade to go long, and we're up about that much pips already. On 1 cent, that's like $19.40 on SPX, and US 30, the same thing. I entered the trade around like this level, right? It was kind of like late, but I was biased that it was going to go bearish. But like I'm trying to explain to people that sometimes you can't be a predictive trader, you have to be a reactive trader. So yeah, like I reacted to the market when it hits 30. I always say to exit. Right here, it hit 30 this morning, right? And I didn't close my trade right away. Um, I should have. I closed it after this, so it kind of broke even. But that's okay. You live and you learn. And then I waited a little bit because I was kind of unsure. Or as I was here at the time, and I was kind of unsure whether it was going to pop up or come back down. So it did pop up. This candlestick closed up here, and the RSI closed up there too. And that's when I entered the buy. So simple stuff I'm trying to teach you here. This is my style of trading. You don't have to trade like me. Obviously, whatever works for you works for you. But if you are struggling and you do find this interesting, then do reach out. Honestly, today wasn't the best setup. Normally, man, hopefully tonight it does, and I should be able to show you. But normally, I don't even have to do much like switching sides or closing trades in the morning times and during the open. Normally, it just like continues down and it just continues down, um, from your pot. But sometimes it does do that, and how you can know, right, if it's going to flip like this is based off of the RSI, whatever the RSI does. If it flips from 30 to 70 before the session, then you already know. But if it remains below, like maybe potentially gold, right? If it remains below, then it will continue down. Look at this. I entered the gold trade from here, and I closed it here this morning because I was kind of unsure. But if I was to hold it, this would have been a good move of that many pips. So that's it for today. Um, I'm closing my trades now. As you can see, we're up this much profit. I may have just moved my stop loss to stop profit. I don't really use stop losses. I just kind of manually close my trades because I'm a reactive trader. Um, and just let it ride. Hopefully it decides to go and make new highs. Maybe it's making new highs right now. I'm not quite sure, but nevertheless, once you're in, you let your winners run and you close your losers as early as you can. Hopefully this was good. If you like this content, like, comment, and subscribe tonight. I will post back the POC again for US30, SPX, and gold. I normally like to trade these things because you don't have to over leverage. You don't have to do 0.2, 0.3. You don't have to worry about 50 cent lot size. You don't have to worry about standard lot size because you can still make money off of 1 cent. It's very volatile. People normally are scared to trade these things, but I love to trade them because the price action is very pure, very simple, and it works very well with my strategy. Alright,